Am I the asshole for not giving my husband my escape money when I saw that we were financially struggling? I'm a 34-year-old female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, who's a 37-year-old male, and I'm curious about if I am the asshole here or not.
Yo, it's Geek That Reacts right back where you at, man. You know what it is. Hefe coming to you. I got Rome and Q with me today. And we got another hot video for you, man. Real controversial, man. We had a wife. She had a $47,000 escape fund, but she never told her husband about it, man. I mean, that's obviously it's gonna spark some conversation, man. We're gonna see what her explanation was, and we're gonna see if she was wrong or if she was right for the situation. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video, subscribe to the content. Really appreciate it. Let's get this one popping, man.
Am I the asshole for not giving my husband my escape money when I saw that we were financially struggling? I'm a 34-year-old female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, who's a 37-year-old male, and I'm curious about if I am the asshole here or not. So me and my husband have been together for 8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day escape fund if worse came to worse. My husband has never showed any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset. But the way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. When me and my husband, I really don't like that. When my husband and I got together, we agreed I would be a stay-at-home wife. We are both child-free, so that was never a concern. My husband made a comfortable mid-six-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago. He was injured at work in a near-fatal accident. Between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost that ate up nearly all of our savings, I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. Here is where I might be the asshole. I do all of the expense management and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from $750 a month to just $200 a month. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option as I had spent many years making our house a home and offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular occurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it. I broke down and revealed my money to him.
My money.
Which now sits at about $47,000. After I told him all this, he just broke down sobbing. His point of view is that I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said, I heard him on every possible level, but my mom says this is exactly what the money is for and should bail now.
I fucking hate them.
That's messed up.
I hate all of them. Anyone like that, I dislike you. I despise you. You shouldn't be married. And that's the problem. Women take advice from battered women and ruin their relationships.
You know, clarity. She took money that he was giving her over the years. So, you know, she's, you know, his
wasn't
money.
it wasn't money she was out there earning, and then
yeah.
no, this was like money she was given for this.
Money she was given. Turn down the opportunity to downsize because whatever the house or home thing meant, you know, real life hits you and you weren't willing to let go of whatever. But you know, nothing that was never an option. Like this is so
what it's crazy. You know what's crazy too is like had shit not gotten like hard on them and they had not fallen into tough times, I wouldn't even have really been all that upset had she like been saving this money for real. But it was the fact that like something that should be one of, if not the most important thing, which is your relationship with your spouse, and things get rough and you're like, well, I'm gonna make sure my escape pod good. I'm not going to take anything from that to try to nurture this situation back into good health. Is crazy. Like that's crazy to have a whole bunch of money that could make the situation better, the situation you want to stay in, and you're just keeping the money for the escape on the side. Like, all right, well, if this don't get no better, I'm out of here, while simultaneously not helping it get better. That's crazy.
And I feel like this is also exacerbated by the fact that she's securing a back door on his dime. Like, I think the situation looks completely different if she's like taking the opportunity that she has as a stay-at-home spouse and building something, finding a way to finagle entrepreneurship online, anything like that, finding a way to get a couple dollars of stream of income over the years. This looks totally different if she does that. She sabotaged their relationship with the thing that with like, it's so backwards in my mind.
I'm gonna play. Man, it's. I definitely agree with you saying, because disloyalty in any type of relationship is that's just a no. Like, you should be able to be transparent and clear with your partner throughout any type of situation. But I am gonna play the devil's advocate here with just one thing, because she said that he told her, "I don't want you to work at all," and even when he was still struggling, he still denied her trying to help him out. And I'm only talking about it from that standpoint. Like, we obviously know what she did was wrong as fuck. But like, if you know you down bad, and your shorty is trying to help you out. But she said that when they was down bad, he was like, after he got his accident or whatever, and he recovered, went back to work.
She went to go work. She went to go work to help out while he was recovering.
No, he said after he recovered.
Right, and then she hit the fan again.
She went back to stop working, and that's when he picked up 2 full-time jobs.
Right. Because I ain't gonna lie to you,
you should go back to being.
I was kind of under the impression that he had some like real high, and maybe that's me for assuming, but I had like under the impression he was like had some high type of job, making some high, figure salary.
He did beforehand.
Right. But like now this time, I just felt like, that's just a little stubborn on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if like you're working 2 jobs and your shorty is asking you like, hey, babe, like, can I? Now, granted, once again, what she did was fucked up. I ain't condoning that shit at all. But as a man, you definitely like. I get it. You don't want to. You feel like you have to be the provider, but like, like that's also what you're in a marriage for. Because for better or for worse, right? Like. Mm-hmm. But both of them, they got some stuff that they gotta work out, you know what I'm saying? But as far as what she did, man, that shit was fucked up, yo. Cause once again, like y'all said, man, 47,000, like I get it, you gotta definitely gotta have something for yourself, but like, if you felt like there was no type of reason to even have that, like you said, your husband gave no signs of being any type of dangerous, any type of like relationship problem, anything like that, y'all just had a little financial bind. Like, why wouldn't you just be like, hey, babe, I got this 47,000, you know what I'm saying? I want to help you out earlier.
I'll give her even more benefit of the doubt. You didn't even got to say I got 47. You can say I got 15 right here that I've been saving up, and just break that little bit off. Be like, yeah, I just saved this little 15 right here. Think now would be a good time to use it. Low key, you got you another 20 something good to go, just in case some shit actually does happen. Like, I'm sure it did not take another 4. I'm sure it didn't. It would not have taken all of her quote escape fund.
I'm sure even 5 would have got them niggas like at least into some type.
She would have been cool to take a little something out of there. She's definitely in the wrong for this, man. And there's so many different pathways in which this could have gone right or been fine too. This just kind of was like the worst case scenario, borderline.
So to answer the question, we're all in agreement. Wait. So is she the asshole? Is she?
Yes.
She is the asshole, but he is also the stubborn asshole his damn self, because he should have just asked for fucking help.
I get the whole societal thing and men provide and I get it, but like,
Uber,
come on, like,
better your back over.
I got you, man. Come on, man. There's a line where you do it. All right, man. You probably better off getting yourself right as opposed to breaking your back doing all this. Like, you,
bro. And that's
better off ducking off and getting right. Like, this.
That's crazy. A tiring task. You doing Uber and all, you driving around all that. That's a tiring task. I ain't hating on nobody to do Uber, but that is a tiring task. Like,
it is.
Nigga, part of your funds going back into the gas tank.
And like, you gotta live appropriately, man. Like, chips fall where I want them to, I'd love to, be able to support my wife in that way, have her stay at home. That's the ideal. But listen, you got to keep it real with yourself. You ain't got it like that. Hey, man, at least until we got it, you got to, suit up. All hands on deck.
Strap up. Go ahead, grab you a little, strap up the work boots. Go ahead, grab you an application, honey. We going to need to make ends meet.
When I'm back up, you can quit in dramatic fashion.
And my last thing on it too, man, is some of y'all niggas that be in this situation, y'all be surprised when y'all wives be cheating on y'all niggas, man, because you ain't being real with yourself. She trying to find a nigga that's real with himself. Like, at least the nigga that she cheating on you with, at least that nigga know exactly what he got and do not got. There ain't no delusion in his game. So, man.
He's scared of them work husbands. He don't want nobody like linked over his girl's shoulder at the job. You know what I'm saying?
She come out in a bad mood like that Drewski video.
Yeah,
talk about some. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, like he having nightmares.
Hope LeBron okay, man. But y'all listen, y'all let us know let us know what y'all thinking about it in the comments, man. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the content. We really appreciate the love and support, man. Road to 1,000. We gonna catch you on that next one, man. Peace.